All right, so have you ever thought about, like, how to really make a difference? I mean, a global impact, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Like, you think of maybe like a CEO or some hotshot diplomat or something, but uh, what about civil service?
Interesting.
We're diving into, we found this YouTube script that's all about people who started in civil service and then
Yeah.
went on to do really incredible things, unexpected success stories, basically.
Uh. Yeah, people don't often think of civil service, right? It's a lot more than just paperwork and stuff.
Right.
It's a, like, springboard for leadership, local, national, even global. And if you're into policy or you really want to make a difference, you should really check out civil service.
Absolutely. This video has some really amazing examples, and one that really stood out to me was Narendra Modi.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He's currently the Prime Minister of India.
Hmm.
Talk about a journey. I mean, he started as a civil servant in Gujarat and worked his way up. I mean, who would have guessed that that would lead to, Prime Minister of one of the biggest democracies in the world?
Right.
Pretty incredible.
Well, Modi's story really shows how those skills you build in civil service can apply to so many things.
Hmm.
Like, think about how he had to navigate India's bureaucracy. I
Well,
mean, that's a skill that any leader needs, whether you're in politics or business or whatever.
yeah.
And he also, like, really understands how policies are made and how they actually work in the real world. That's super valuable for someone in his position, obviously.
Absolutely. And speaking of global impact, this video also talks about Amina Mohammed, and she rose through the ranks in Nigerian public service to become the Deputy Secretary General of the UN.
Oh.
An incredible path, really. Uh, what do you think, like, looking back at her civil service career, what parts of it were most valuable in leading her to where she is now?
I think a big takeaway from Mohammed's story is how important it is to start local and build expertise from there. She worked in Nigeria and she was exposed to so many different challenges, everything from infrastructure to public health. And those experiences made her a really strong problem solver and strategic thinker. And those are really important qualities on the world stage.
Yeah, for sure. So, it's clear that civil service is really valuable, but this video also talks about the downsides too, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it mentions tough exams and the systems are really complex. So it kind of makes you think, is this all like intimidating or does it make it more attractive?
That's a really interesting question. It can be intimidating, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think the challenges are also opportunities to learn and grow. And what's really different about civil service is that, like, you're motivated by wanting to serve the public good.
Right.
That kind of purpose, it's really strong. It can push people to get through those challenges.
So we've talked about global leadership and, facing all these different challenges. And it seems like civil service is a pretty unique way to make a real difference.
For sure. And it's a path that people often don't consider. But, I mean, we've seen it lead to amazing things. I think everyone listening should think about, looking at civil service opportunities near them. Like, what issues are they working on? What kind of impact could you have? It might be bigger than you think.
I think that's great advice. Really food for thought, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's our deep dive into civil service. Thanks for listening,
Thanks for having me.
and we'll catch you next time.